Hello, and welcome back to Scarlet Curiosities. In the last part, we went to the Bamboo Ravine to try to find that monster thing, and all we found was Star Sapphire, so pretty big monster there, and then we beat her. And then it said something about going back to Patchley, so I did, and she didn't say anything. So now apparently we're going to the human village, and that's what we're doing today. I thought I might be able to get some useful info in the village, but it's practically a ghost down here. That's not good. Those rumors about that monster must be making bigger waves than I thought. Once I found out what I can here, I should go back to Scarlet Double Mansion. That's really weird how, like, you can go back to Scarlet Double Mansion even though I guess Sakuya didn't actually do that. So, yeah, last part I was talking about gacha games like Fire Emblem Heroes, Lost Word, talking about Lost Word for like 20 goddamn minutes, and I didn't finish, so I'm going to continue to talk about that. So last time, talked about the intermediate story after the Hacky Yakuro arena, there's a wolf, and how I don't remember anything that happened in that chapter, but I do remember at the very end, you, main character, decided to go with Blue Reimu and others and I on their adventures to do fuck knows what. And then as soon as you do that, holy fucking shit, the plot. So yeah, then you get to the first part of, I don't remember what it's called, I just call it the beach episode, because you go to a fucking beach. And then you think, oh, it's this beach episode, so the story is gonna fucking stop, so we can have, like, fan servicey costumes and shit, and no, because yes, they did use that opportunity to try to get you to buy a bunch of swimsuit alts. But that wasn't part of the main story. The main story not only decided that it was going to continue, it was also going to fucking... I don't even know, man. Just when I was... Where am I? How do I get up there? Oh, I can go on the roof. Go with that. So you're at the beach episode here, and at first it doesn't seem like that bad. You just get introduced to the, like, new characters there and stuff, or Nosuke's there for some reason. I still don't think he's playable in the game to this day, but he showed up there. And then the story decides that it was being too simple, I guess, because then it decides to, like, flip-flop to a bunch of different places, and it basically goes back to every single Hifu alternate universe that it made, which by the time this was made, there was, like, at least 5, I think, back then, and I stopped reading after, like, by like the 3rd one. So basically all of a sudden I was supposed to care about all that Hifu shit that I skipped, because now it was gonna go into the main story, I guess. That was one thing that made me like go, what the fuck's going on? But then what happened was you went to like the bottom of the ocean, and then it introduced Blue Hagatia. Not to be confused with Yellow Hagatia or Red Hagatia, it was Blue Hagatia. And then apparently she had like a fucking meeting or something, and then the game decided that it was going to introduce like 15 fucking OCs, and by OCs, an OC in Lost Word is just, they took a character, and they slightly changed its appearance because they're in an alternate universe, and then 9 times out of the 10 they're a completely different person, and they call that a character. So like 15 of those showed up at the same fucking time, and I was just like, I fucking can't with this game anymore. You can't just introduce a bajillion characters that you're all gonna put in polls, I know, in like 5 days. And I just can't do this anymore, so I have to stop caring about the main story. In like, the first part of the beach episode thing. But I continued to read, the sub-stories for a bit, and eventually I just stopped caring about that as well. So really, I completely stopped caring about anything story-wise this game so far. So at that point, like, why was I still playing it? That's the real question. Here's the thing about Lost Word, I think I said this earlier, there's like normal Lost Word stuff, which you can basically use 6 of any unit and you can beat. And then you have like the really hard stuff where you need like specific units, and I never did that because I never bothered to learn how the gameplay works to be able to do any of that stuff. So basically, none of the hard stuff mattered because I didn't do it. So basically, for 99% of shit in Lost Word, you did not need more than 6 characters. So if you only need more than 6, if you don't need any more than 6 characters, what's the point of like trying to get any of the other characters? Well, you see, there was one thing. It was called I fell down again. God damn it! I can jump up here. There's one thing. It was called the Scarlet Devil Tower. You know that thing from the first guess technically second chapter, they turned that alternate universe into its own thing, where basically there's an infinite amount of levels that you go up, and once you go up them, you can get some cool stuff. By cool stuff, I mean sometimes cool stuff, a lot of time useful shit. But the main draw of that particular thing is that you can actually, it's the only thing in the entire game where it's not like a single battle where you have to win with 6 units, and if you lose, you lose. You're basically able to use every single unit you have gotten in the game, and you can basically use them to brute force your way through the tower. So that's literally the only reason in the entire game to give a shit about more than 6 of your units. When you know, the whole point of the game is collecting units. So, you know, that's great. So, literally the only reason you have to care for Scarlet, for any of the other units, so you can use them with the Scarlet Kill Tower, which I did. So basically, it was the only reason I was still playing the game at that point, because it's the only thing making me care about getting new characters. And then eventually it got to a point where the Scarlet Devil Tower became such a pain in the ass that I couldn't even brute force it anymore, because they would just fucking heal. And just take forever to kill, to the point where it just wasn't fun anymore. So I stopped caring about the Scarlet Devil Tower, and at that point I was like, why the fuck am I playing this game anymore? And so I stopped. I still have it downloaded technically. I never deleted it. It's still there. I used it one time since then, when I made that mashup video between Yumu's theme and Jetstream Sam, because she's Jetstream Yoko. I needed to get the game out for a screenshot. And since then, I have not opened the game yet. So that is my experience with the gacha games. Fire Emblem Heroes and Lost Word. And no, I did not spend a fucking cent on Lost Word either. So, yeah, it's good, because you hear about, you know, how fucking much money people spend on gacha games. You just gotta wonder why. Especially since, from what I can tell, most of them are kind of shit. Actual video games, so like, why even, I don't know. My point is, I played 2 gacha games, and I'll never play one again, probably. Like, John Marple Conqueror, that was like a gacha game, and then it got cancelled, now it's an actual game. I said this in a Plants vs. Zombies video, but like, barely anyone watched that series, so I could probably say it again, but I don't really have an interest in playing, rhythm games, because I feel like if I were playing a rhythm game, all I would want to do would be like, you know, I'm sitting here playing notes in a specific order and not having music come out because it's already come from the game. You know what I could do instead? I could get my instrument out and actually press buttons, and sounds would come out. So I just feel like if I played a rhythm game, I just want to play my instrument instead, so I could do that. So I just have no interest in playing rhythm games. I don't know. Maybe that would be wrong. Maybe I'd actually enjoy it. I'd have to buy one first, and that's the real hurdle there, right? Anyway, Sakuya's here in this very filled village. You know, I talked about in the first part how, like, you know, this game has, like, enemies that aren't fairies and have, like, different types of creatures, but now that I've really gone to look at it, this might change later, it seems like there's not really that much. It's still mostly fairies. There's, like, some wolves. And some, like, sentient mushrooms. They're giant centipedes, but, you know, Wriggle is controlling those. But yeah, it's a lot more of a thing in Genius of Sephiroth and its sequel, Devil of Decline, that game, where just all of the generic enemies are, like, all kinds of weird shit. It's really cool. I think one of the enemies in that game was literally just a fucking mine shaft. Like, the entrance to a mine shaft. That was funny. Anyway, something gonna happen now that I walk through here. Okay, this is just a weird transition point. Why does it become nighttime? Why is the point of day change? It's weird. Anyway, yeah, those are just my gacha games. I don't really play many mobile games in general. In fact, there's not really any mobile games I play right now, because at one point I played Plants vs. Zombies 2. The thing about Plants vs. Zombies 2, that game's like 11 years old now. I first got that game when it first came out. I played through it a couple times. That game updated about a bajillion times, and I think I beat it like 2 or 3 times. Never played it again. I still have it downloaded. The download I have right now, I think I got to like the 3rd world stopped. This is the other game I have downloaded on my phone. It's just a night festival and nobody's here. Where is everybody? It's the night festival. Gensokyo night festival, if you will. Why can't I break these? Oh, I can. An assault dagger. And the fact that it's raining outside, you figured it wouldn't be so damn hot, but it is. Right. Can I sell any of this? Full tang hunting knife. Nope. Assault dagger. Yeah, no. Haven't dropped anything good here. I doubt there's anything better than my Star Sapphire. Not the other Star Sapphire. I beat her up. This is an actual Star Sapphire. Starfire. And another game I had on my phone. You know they made a Plants vs Zombies card game thing? Full Tank Hunting Knife. And I just don't already have that. It's just different. It's worse. I have to wonder how these stats even work. Yeah, they made a Plants vs Zombies card game. They called it like Plants vs Zombies Heroes. I played that for a little bit. I got bored of it pretty quickly because I'm not a fan of those games in general. I am currently lost. I'm supposed to go over here. This is reminding me of that one stage from Disappearing of Gensokyo with Kokoro. I did not like that fight. Okay, you are not who I was expecting. Like you. Turn the vampire, sir. Over to me. Sorry, but you're gonna have to tell me what you're going on about. Here, just look at this. So you've got one of those newspapers too, do you? Let's see. Crimson Mist conjuring merciless monsters. Exactly. It says here that a red mist appears every time just before a monster shows up. The monster itself is kind of hard to make out, but you can see the mist pretty clearly in the picture. You think this is pretty clear? I'm sure you know all about the red mist incident. While that was going on, humans had to lock themselves inside their houses because Rainbow took like 3 goddamn weeks to do anything about it. With these new reports about red mist, people are afraid it's happening again, so they're holding up inside. Okay, first of all, my lady isn't so giant that you have to gaze up at her. Quite the opposite, actually. Secondly, what would her motive be? I can't imagine she'd have anything to gain from doing it. I mean, what was her motive in the first place? She did it the first time. Did you just want to, like, show off or something? Oh yeah, you say that, but I wouldn't be surprised if Yokai's powerful as vampire could supersize herself. It's especially feasible when you consider the power of that magician who lives with her. You. Boogaloo. I wouldn't know, since we'd never asked her to do anything like that. Your master is a spoiled brat that covered the entire land with mist just because she wanted to go outside during the day. I wish there was a text speed option. Who knows what crazy thoughts are bubbling over in that head of hers. She might have suddenly decided to take over Gensokyo. Even if I tell you my lady has no such intentions, I don't suppose you believe me now, would you? Nope, talk is cheap. How about you? If I win, you'll turn her over. And if you win, I'll forgo taking her into custody. One way or another, I'm gonna eliminate the source of everyone's fears. Oh, Mokou punches. I guess it's good that Mokou should. Oh, remember that thing about reading dream journals before boss fights? Forgot about that, so I have to do that after boss fight. Anyway, yeah, kinda. I ran out of lost word things to talk about. I like glanced at the idea thing before this, and then I forgot what I read. Isn't that great? Which is good, because I probably need to concentrate anyway, because this is a bit harder than Star Sapphires. Hit your buttons all the way over here. Did you just block all that? No, no, it just took a while for the HP to show up. Right. Oh, Jesus. Need to take this a bit slow here. Mokou will kill me. We're like 16 minutes here, so it might end after this fight. It's a pretty short episode, so I might have to do this, make this 2 parts, or I might have to make this 2 levels, so it's going to be a really long part. Oh, go! Give me HP, game! Give it to me! There you go. Oh. It'll take quite a while to kill Mokou. You are currently sucking me in. What exactly do I do about this? This is, okay. That was weird. Mokou is weird. Oh. Go, that killed me. Shit. Okay, I need to pay attention here. What determines whether I can use a spell card or not? Oh, is it the purple thing? I bet it's the purple thing. Yep, I need to be really careful here. I'm not being very careful here. Yeah, it's like I need to get up in their face and, like, hit them, but they can also hit me, so I don't know when the best time is to actually, like, go in, you know? I'm not doing very much damage. Yeah, I can't really talk here. I need to concentrate. This is harder than I thought it would be. God damn it, Mokou. Oh. So yeah, that seems to be the only thing that does, like, anything for damage, so... Let's stay back here. Yep, seems to be a good place to be. The corner over here, not too much dangerous shit happening out there. Yeah, my strategy here seems to be base block. Rock! Rock! I need to... How do I dodge the small shit, huh? That whether I jump over that or not, it kind of seems like complete luck, I'm not gonna lie. There's only 1 pot left. Great. Yeah, basically, the only way I can do damage is to save my spell card. Nothing else I do does any fucking damage. Yep. If I want to attack, then I just get attacked back, so I can't really do anything other than just, like, stay over here and throw knives. Come on, fucking stupid. Yep. Yep. Right. You not charge any slower there, spell card? Yep. Man, what is it with these 3D Touhou games than having a giant difficulty spike boss on the human village. I don't know. Second game I've played that's done it. Okay. Yep. Yep. Alright. Oh boy, this level's going pretty fast. I might have to do 2 episodes of this. Yep. I just realized there's not pods in this corner. Uh-huh. Okay. How much do I need to do one of those attacks anyway? Like 3? 2? 3. What causes my spell card? Can you just fucking stop doing that? And I missed. Yeah, so basically I just have to not be really close to her when she decides to do that, or I get fucked. Okay. Keep missing that. Press the wrong one. Stop. Physics! Nope, that's not full yet. Still not full. Full yet? I used fucking attack already. I missed, didn't I? Oh, Jesus. Now I get to stay over here for like 10 seconds. That wasn't very fun. It's over. Yeah. At last. That was the first boss deemed worthy of an achievement, I guess. This newspaper has probably been spread all over Gazokyo. That's not good. Not good at all. Now what should I do? First things first. I need to do something about these newspapers. Maybe I'll pay the author a little visit and see what this is all about. Waterfall of Nine Heavens. It's gonna be Aya, because Aya, despite the fact that apparently every single pro tank who writes newspapers, the only one any fan gives a shit about is Aya, because, you know, the other one that exists is a Tate. Oh, come on. Are people really suspecting us of being behind this? Jeez, whoever wrote that article is so sad as all. Yeah, going by like a level episode here, they're all gonna be like under 30 minutes. What I might have to start doing is, depending on how many of these episodes I'm gonna record, I might just start going back to uploading 2 videos a day if all these episodes are gonna be less than 30 minutes. But next part we'll go and see ISA then, bye.